You know, I'm not a news reporter, but I can read, and I'm a little upset. So I got another one from wherever the hell. This is something about cookies. I don't know what the hell this is. So, an American found in a hotel with a 12-year-old girl is accused of sexual offenses. Here we go. All I got is the hotel. Alright. So, a 49-year-old American man who was found in a hotel with a missing 12-year-old girl in Rotterdam. I don't know how to say this crap. Rotterdam hotel has been accused of sexually misconduct, prosecutors have said. James B. Why his name gotta be James? James B. is charged with kidnapping the girl who went missing on Thursday after telling her school she had an orthodontist appointment. B appeared in court on Tuesday morning where he was charged with removing a girl from parental authority. He made no reply and was determined the custody of a further 14 days, with inquiries to continue. The police issued an Amber Alert Thursday in Hannah. I'm probably not saying that right, so let me spell it out for you. Hania. After her mom raised the alarm, she had no appointment with an orthodontist and had deleted a series of alarming chat messages from her phone. The Telegraph reported that B had been a convicted sexual offenses against minors in another country, but this was not to have been confirmed. Okay, it ends there. I do not know if James B. is a black man, a white man, or an Asian man, but I do know that he has fucked up. Sometimes these pop-up things from Top Buzz, man, it really disturbs you when you're reading, these things. And it's like, okay, ex-Louisville police officer begs for mercy as he's sentenced to... Ex-Louisville police officer sentenced for mercy. Sentence in Scout sex abuse case. Well, there was a picture of this guy. Yeah, there he is. That's his picture. These things that I keep getting, I may have to block this shit because they're exceptionally disturbing. When you read about a scout sex thing, that means it was Boy Scout. So, one of the victims, former Louisville police officer, oh great, Kenneth Betts, stood before the federal judge today to telling them from exploring program advised shelter of her team of becoming herself an officer. Okay, maybe it was not a Boy Scout. He was supposed to be the law, someone you could trust, she said. For me, no amount of time will ever heal what he has taken from me. She might have been a virgin, so it wasn't a Boy Scout, but it was a scout of some sort. U.S. District Court Judge David Hale heard from Jane Doe 1 moments before sentencing Betts of 16 years to federal prison. Tearful Bet asked Hale several times for leniency and grace and mercy, saying he is embarrassed and ashamed of what he did and takes full responsibility. I never intended to hurt anybody. I thought I knew I had, Betts told court. Betts pleaded guilty on December the 7th to 7 indictments and attempted enticing childhood pornography charges and production of defense immediately. Untimely agreed on the age of 15 years. My God. See, it's bad when it happens in general. It's even worse when there's a member of law enforcement and then people are always mad why people don't trust cops. Inside Edition just did something about the ice cream kid. So I don't know why that dumb woman licked the ice cream. Or she just ruined it. There's like a slew of these things that I have. I got Mom Fumes as United puts her son on a flight to the wrong country. That's from the New York Post. Former NFL QB shot multiple times after arguing with girlfriend's ex-boyfriend. I might come back to that. Alleged man allegedly forces his way into the home and sexually assaults a woman, and sadly it's a black man. Suspect in 2015 rape and murder ID through DNA, and sadly he is also a black man. So, I guess you guys know I'm going to be heading to the two black guys. Bless it. Correctional officer suspended in prison. Sentenced to prison, excuse me. I don't know what he... And sadly, he's a black man. Police team charged... Police... It says teen charged, but it should say charged teen with killing Rod and Paula Barmballet. Going on 89. I have no idea what any of that means. And sadly, a fellow actor that I don't know but probably do know, kindergarten cop actor Richard Tyson jailed in Alabama. Like I said, there's like a fuck ton of these damn things. What is the actor charged with? I'm not going to read that out loud. Just out of respect, because I'm trying to break into this business and I'll come back to that, just not here. The teen charged for the thing going on 89, 91. So this was like really old. And he was in Birmingham, Alabama. Or Auburn. I guess that's Atlanta, not Alabama. I don't know. Whatever, the initials are ALA. Alright. They were old people. He killed senior citizens. The ages are 89 and 91. No, I'm misreading that. That was the speed in which he was driving his vehicle. On the 25th of May, pronounced dead. Okay, they are in Alabama, not Atlanta. It's a really sad story, and I'm not going to go into that. There's another young man is throwing his damn life away. The corrections officer sent the prisoners to plead guilty for promoting prison contraband and having sex with prisoners. But we all know that's a bad idea. And again, sadly, he's a black man. Just so you don't think I'm bullshitting. And I don't like it when it gets racial. But you know, Washington Parish man arrested for raping a child. Sadly, he's a white man. I mean, that title alone says it all. This is the guy. You know, as a person breaking into the entertainment business, I don't want to do anything stupid. You know what I'm saying? So if you see me on someone else's video doing something like this, it would probably be because I got into an altercation and I beat somebody's ass. Is that's pretty? I mean, the channel was Kung Fu Havoc. All right, simple as that. The channel itself says that I know Kung Fu. You probably don't want to mess with me. Yeah, that's like an opening, just in case some wise ass is like, oh well, we got one on James, so now they're doing what I'm doing. I'm putting it out there. I'm not trying to degrade these people. I'm not trying to insult them. But I'm putting it out there because, you know, if you're not aware, your ass will be there. And by there, under the dirt. So, the suspect in the 2015 rape and murder ID through DNA, it happened in Nashville, Tennessee. So that's one state over from me. Sadly, he's a black guy. 42-year-old Anthony Lewis is identified using DNA from a rape of a 52-year-old. Ransom and her apartment on Jefferson Street. Okay, so why? I don't understand what's going on with the world, but this is the guy, man. I'm pretty sure he's never going to see the light of day again. And here's the other black guy. Man allegedly forces his way into a home, sexually assaults a woman. His name is Desmond Simmons. Lake Charles, LA. KPLC. I have no idea what that means. I guess that might be the police department or whatever. Police say the man has been arrested for allegedly forcing his way into a woman's home and sexually assaulting her. Captain Kevin. Good God, how the hell do you say that? I think it's Kirkham. But because I don't know it, I'm going to spell it out for you. You know how I do. Kirkum. We're going to say it's Kirkham. Not Cum. Cum. Fuck it. We're going to call him KK. Anyway, he's investigating an incident in the Woodrow Wilson Street in April 2019, on April the 25th at 8 a.m. This dude clearly was up early that morning. On the arrival, they were told that that the man had knocked on her door and asked if her husband was home because he needed help fixing something. The woman said that she told him that her husband was not home, and the man turned around as if he was leaving, and then he pulled a weapon, forcing his way into her home. The victim says the man demanded money and then sexually assaulted her. After the investigation warned that the issue of Desmond Jamal Simmons, 29, another young man throwing his goddamn life away. First-degree rape and home invasion on June the 21st. Alright, his bond was set for $850,000. Simmons was found in Lafayette in jail on unrelated charges. I don't know what this word is, so I'm just going to spell it out for you. Calcasieu. Parish Sheriff. Deputies picked up Simmons in Lafayette and brought him to Lake Charles and booked him on the same word that I just spelled, Correctional Center, of those charges. You know, without it getting racial, it's bad enough that these guys committed these crimes. But now, one guy was light-skinned and one guy was dark-skinned, and I want to talk about that because of the black color wheel that we all have, or the people of color who are black have a color wheel. I don't know if Asians have a color wheel, and I don't know if whites have a color wheel, but I know blacks, we have a color wheel. I will make a video specifically about the color wheel tonight. But when you are of color, and please don't get offended by what I'm saying, because if your skin is brown, your ass will still go down, but you're fucking it up for everybody else. Especially innocent people that haven't done anything. You're making people scared of us because you decided, hey, I'm going to be a delinquent and damn the consequences. This is why we have these problems. I'm going to do one more because I wanted to come back to it, so I'm going to come back to it. And I don't know if the guy survived, but I'm going to read it. Former NFL QB, this guy, shot multiple times after arguing with his girlfriend's ex-boyfriend. Let me touch on that before I read this. Alright, I made a video about relationships and stuff, and you guys should probably go check it out. I made a video about unfinished business with your exes and stuff like that. You have to clear all of that before you engage in moving into a new relationship. And if you're going to move into a new I don't know why vehicle's on my mind right now. If you're going to move into a new relationship, then you need to make your new beau, or if you're a guy moving into a new girl, you need to make them aware of your ex. And if your ex was crazy or psycho, if your ex followed you everywhere, and, you know, if your ex, like me, writes 2 love songs and 2 text messages to try and win you back, but not, like, follow you to your job and not interfere in your new relationship, you have many different stages. And I'm probably going to have to make a video about that too. The stages of relationships and breakups and the types of people that are out there. So, let me read this thing. And then, if I remember, to go make 2 videos about the color wheel and the relationship type of people that you need to inform people of when you're in relationships. Former quarterback Anthony Wright is continuing his blessing this morning after he was found shot multiple times on Monday in Concord, North Carolina. Wright is said to be in stable condition, according to the statement made by Concord Police Department to the Independent Tribune. The 8-year NFL veteran was said he had gotten into a verbal altercation that turned violent and nearly deadly for former South Carolina product. Alright, the emergency service rushed him to surgery and he has been stable in condition. He is currently on lookout. The police are currently on the lookout for William Willie Morris Hooker Jr. Good God! His nickname was Willie, huh? William Willie Morris Hooker Jr. They have a warrant on assault with a deadly weapon, inflicting serious injury and intent to kill. This dude ain't getting out of jail if they catch him, and there's no picture of him. Wright started for 3 seasons with the Grimlock. With the Gamecock. The hell is the Gamecock? See, I'm not a sports person, so some of this shit that I'm reading is not making any sense to me. From 1996 to 98, and was third-string quarterback in the New York Giants in 2007. Super Bowl winning squad led by Eli Manning. He was retired the following season due to injury. Okay. So, I don't know what Gamecocks are. I guess that's how you say it. Gamecocks. Gamecocks. But I do know that William Willie Morris Hooker Jr., he could be locked up for a long time when they catch him. Now, I'm sure this dude didn't have no intention of being shot that day by his girlfriend's ex-boyfriend, but this is how shit happens when you have unfinished business. I will make a video on that. Let me go find one more story. One that's not cool. No. Mom fumes at United for putting her son on a flight to the wrong country. That's pretty freaking angry to the limit, and I can't say I blame her. 14-year-old boy traveling alone from North Carolina to Sweden was put on the wrong plane during the transfer in Newark Airport, where he was alerted to the crew on the Germany-bound flight right before it take off, according to reporters. This is the comedy. Okay, so we're going to see what I read. The comedy eras involved 3 airlines, beginning with Anton boarding United flight Sunday, and then the codeshare ticket blocked in Scandinavia carriers SAS, which is also direct service of Raleigh to Stockholm. His mom, Brenda Berg, told Business Insider the boy was supposed to be on a SAS flight to Sweden. By United placed him on the operate Journey low-cost airlines in Environing. It's something I can't pronounce, and there's some more stuff that I can't pronounce. But he was bound for the whatever I can't pronounce, according to the news outlet. So here's what I can't pronounce. EUR, I guess that's enrolling? I don't know. EUROWINGS. And then it has DUSSELDORF. That's where he was going. Well, long story short, 14-year-old boy, he did make it, but he went through a lot to get there. And it was like $150 each way, and this is some shit you just can't make up. Yeah. Which is probably why some people were so damn angry. And I can't say I blame them, because that's just like some really foul ass stuff. No. So, witness a story for y'all. It was really bad. I'm not going to touch on the ice cream woman. And a man allegedly impregnated a teen stepdaughter, threatened to kill her. We're going to... Okay, the content was removed, so that's not an option. Nigerian senator caught on camera sexually assaulting a woman in a sex toy shop. What the fuck? Gotta do it. Breaking news. Nigerian senator caught on camera assaulting a woman at a sex toy shop. Newswatch is what it is, so let me go ahead and start following those guys. This is the guy. How the hell do you say that? Senator Yisha Abuda. You know what? Let me spell it out for you. Elisha Abbo. Nigeria's youngest senator has been caught on camera physically assaulting a woman in an adult toy shop. I cannot pronounce that, so let me spell it out for you. Abuja, Premium Times reports. The senator is accused of the shop owner insulting him. He had, however, declined a woman after pleading with him not to physically assault the shop owner. He had allegedly called him a drunk and attacked the armed mobile police officer, blah, blah, blah. You know what? When I make these things and I wonder what the fuck is going on with the world, I've come to the dreadfully conclusion that these are the reasons why I wish I was illiterate. You know, I think I should probably title this video, The Reasons Why I Wish I Was Illiterate. Okay, so there's like a couple more. There's an NBA star accused of having a 5-month-old baby, daughter stoned. I'm not sure what the fuck that is. There's a shocking Heidi Montag. Fathers pleads guilty to child abuse. A Chicago area teacher, Shannon Griffin, charged with criminal sexual assault. God damn it. Okay, so we're going to do the NBA and the criminal sexual assault. I don't know who Heidi Montag is all the way. I know that she was on The Hills. And something about Judge Kavanaugh, and I ain't got no love for that guy. So Chicago area teacher, Shannon Griffin, charged with criminal sexual assault and solicitation of child pornography. Goddamn, CBS Chicago. Swing that on back there now. This is her. She's not a bad looking woman, but, you know, Cook County Sheriff announces criminal sexual charges on the Burbank private school. Shannon, she's 49, of Oaklaw, has been charged with 5 counts of criminal sexual assault and solicitation of child pornography. See, the child pornography thing is the one thing that I would never assume that women would actually do. So this is proving me to be under a rock, because apparently some women do dirty shit too. Child pornography, the court distribute harmful material and one court grooming, according to the county sheriff, Tom Dart. She allegedly conducted involving juvenile students at Jordan Baptist Church. Oh, great, it was a church school too. Perfect. Like I said, if you ain't safe in the house of God, you ain't safe anywhere. I don't know if she was messing with boys or girls, because it doesn't say. Okay. God damn. You scroll down and Uber driver charged with rape. I gotta go there just because it's just that bad. And it won't let me go there because I'm not in an account. I don't have an account, whatever the hell this is. WABX. I don't think that's it. I think that's like an ad or something. It won't let me see the damn article. But that one right there above Granny. I guess I can show the picture. I don't know who she... Nope. Article on Uber charge rape. It's not published yet. Okay, well, that would explain why they won't let me see the article. It's not published yet. Motherfucking A. Let's go to the NBA star. NBA star accused of getting 5-month-old baby daughter stoned. Oh, okay. That doesn't sound as bad as I thought it was. I literally took it as in, like, putting her in the rack and stoning her, so I was wrong on that, so I apologize. But this stoning means that this dude got his kid drunk. Okay. So being that he's a black man, and I gotta play hypocrite and devil's advocate. Okay. When I got older, my dad told me that he used to give me a little bit of beer to put me to sleep as a child because I was spoiled rotten and I wouldn't let him go to work, and he had to work so he could support my black ass, so therefore, I don't know how the laws work back then. Back then, everybody probably gave us Generation Xers a swig or two just to knock us the fuck out. I'm a Generation Xer. I was born in 1973. And this forward, Josh Jackson, is accused of smoking. Okay, now, that's a whole nother horse of another color. My dad never smoked weed. But this thing says he's accused of smoking marijuana around his baby, and she got high too. Okay. I am not down with this at all, Mr. Jackson. Shame on you. Because, you know, marijuana is not my thing. The infant's mother, 41-year-old, what the hell? She was cradle robbing. He's 22. The infant's mother's 41. And he likes MILFs. In the family court, sentence was January arguing over paternity of the child. Even worse, to get a child high, especially if it's not your child. Not that getting a child high that is your child is any better. My God, this world is fucked up. This is why I wish I could be like Nate Gray and just go to different timelines, different worlds, different dimensions and stuff like that, because this is ridiculous. I'm a little stupid because I honestly thought that the guy stoned the daughter, so I guess we're all fucked up a little bit. I'm getting off of that. We're not going to the Honey Montag. We're not going to this mission thing with drugs all over. We're not going to the psychopathic lady. Okay, that's the same psychopathic lady. Mother begs police to shoot her after she had killed her 2-year-old twins. This will be the last thing, because this is like gotta be the worst. Mother begs police to shoot her after she had killed her 2-year-old twins. God damn it. It's a woman of color. Okay, 24-year-old mother who investigators say had killed her 2 toddlers earlier today begged East Hampton Town police officers to shoot her as they approached her car. God damn, how the hell do you say that? Montauque? Montauk. Last Thursday afternoon on the 27th. The woman, God bless it, T. Campbell. I'm going to spell her name now, because I don't know how the hell you say this. Tenia, Tania, some damn body with a T. Campbell of Melford. That's not even Melford. It's Medford. Medford. I probably should put my glasses on. Had told her mother over the phone that afternoon that she had 2 baby twins. 2 babies. Twin 2-year-old girls, Jasmine and Jada, were dead, and she was driving to a beach where she planned to kill herself. Good God, man. They countrywide searched for the minivan she was driving. Instead, she ended up just off of whatever I just said, highway near the third house at whatever I just said, County Park, pleading the officers to shoot her. The first officer arrived on the scene, described in Suffolk County dispatcher who was tracking her cell phone location, found historical mother in the entrance of the park highway who took her into custody. Then made the tragic discovery. The 2 toddlers were strapped in the car seats in the back of the Chrysler minivan, which Campbell had parked already. It existed. With the arrival, the children were both unconscious, not breathing, in the cardiac arrest. The emergency medical responders in the county and fire department, in the place that I just spelled out, the M-O-N-T, Montauk, whatever. That's not as important as the 2 young girls. They were loaded in separate ambulances and taken to Stony Brook Southampton Hospital, with the parents as the police escorted the department, blocking entrance and a small motorcade raceway. The little girls was pronounced dead at the hospital at 4 p.m. Police did not identify their cause of death, but their bodies shown no appearance of sign of trauma. Okay, that's really bad. Miss Campbell reportedly had told her own mother on the phone that she had killed them with her bare hands. What the fuck? So she strangled them? But if it showed no trauma, how the hell does this happen? I'm sorry. Miss Campbell had a 3rd child, a 4-year-old boy, now in the custody of his father, whom the police have not identified. She was arraigned Friday morning on the East Hampton blah blah blah. She covered her face as she led into the courthouse, shielding herself from the throng of the photographers. She denied the sentence, blah blah blah, blah 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 blah. The Homicide Bureau, she's facing 25 years to life in prison for felony charges. I haven't been blessed to find somebody to have a baby with. And that's probably always going to be something that I'm going to have to live with, because You don't just have babies with any random broad. And for you women watching, you don't have babies with any random dude, you know, just for the sake of, oh, it's too late, I'll never have a child. Yeah, well, you might want to delay that for the simple fact that, you know, you don't want to have a child with just anybody because you don't know what's going to happen. But for this woman to be so bad off that she kills her own twin kids, you know, I'm going to end this with this. I'm pro-choice for a reason. This is the reason. A lot of people have kids and they can't handle them, they can't manage them, and they wind up doing stuff like this, where they have a breakup, and the best way to hurt the person that you are heartbroken by is to hurt someone that they love more than they love you, which would be their children. It didn't go into deep detail on that, but I had to stop doing this right now because it was getting me upset. So you guys think things through before you make a bad choice that you can't unmake. This is Kung Fu Havoc number 2. This is a half hour and some change in your life that you can't get back, but it's very important. BC.